YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Big E. Hitting y'all up, man. Hope y'all doing good. Man, I'm sitting here at Kellogg's waiting for this load to get ready. I think they're done, but she told me give her about 15-20 minutes to finish the paperwork. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make a little video for y'all. Okay, so this is the deal. Y'all have not, go ahead and complete our housekeeping dude. Okay, so y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share out this video. Alright, man, so let's get right to it. So I had a question that was in my I seen in my comments, and it's a question I get quite a bit. So I decide, hey, what better time? Let's just get on this video and answer it for you guys. So what the question is gentleman was thinking about coming over to Crete, but he wanted to know, do Crete do sleep study? And I'm a big boy, so I'm pretty sure that's why he asked me. So this is the deal. Short answer: Crete does sleep study. If you're not currently using a CPAP machine, and what they do, and what I was told they do, and it's warm in here. It's kind of humid because it's about to rain, I believe. But Crete does do sleep study. But they pre-screen you, which all companies pre-screen you. They look at the size of your neck, and then your BMI, and then if you have blood pressure issues, or if you're in the range, or if they deem that your neck and your BMI is high enough, then they just automatically make you do a sleep study, which, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like, and I didn't really care for it too much, but I understand why they do it. As a company, they're protecting themselves, because they don't want you to have a wreck and then come back, you had sleep apnea, you fell asleep and you had sleep apnea, and they never, and you weren't using a CPAP machine. Then it comes back on them. Why wasn't he using it? Of course, you get into legalities, and you know somebody's trying to sue, pretty much, because you wasn't on a CPAP machine, and then they didn't screen you for it. So they err on the side of caution, which, when in doubt, make them do a sleep study, prove that they don't have it. So the way Crete works is, if you're not currently using a sleep study, you're not currently using a CPAP machine, you got to go do the sleep study. If you come back as you're not in the range of sleep apnea, you're okay, then all's good. If it comes back that you're not in the range and you need a CPAP machine, then yeah, they require you to get one. Now the cool thing about them is, in Wilmer, if you come through the Wilmer terminal, they have a sleep lab inside the terminal. And what they also do is they also help you out on getting the CPAP machine. Now, I don't use a CPAP, but I can tell you what they told me when I initially did my sleep study. Okay, what they told me is that they'll get you a CPAP machine, and then you just pay them out in payments out of your check till you get it paid out. And so they work with you on it, and they work with you with getting the equipment. I think they let you get your first maybe 1 or 2 checks, 2 or 3 checks, however that is, and then they start deducting it out of your check a little bit at a time till you get it paid off. And it's sort of like they do the lock set. When you come to Crete, they require you to have a lock set. So what you get in the lock set is you get the enforcer lock, which if you go to one of my past videos, I think it's the Home Depot video, I show you how that enforcer lock. Well, that enforcer lock is part of it. A kingpin lock is part of it, and then the air brake cuffs is the other part of it. So they take that out of your check too when you initially come over as a deposit. If you don't give it back, then they keep it. If you return it, then they don't. I guess you get your money back when you leave. I ain't left yet, so I can't tell you on that. But that is the story behind the CPAP machine. CPAP machine that'll help you get it, and then you gotta sleep with it, and you have to be on it a certain amount of days. And then what they'll do is, I think they take your card and just make sure that everything is good. Okay, but I got my partner E, Elvis. Hey, bro. You watch this video and you see anything that I might have said incorrectly, you go ahead and add the comment that corrects it, because my boy E, he onboarded not too long ago. I onboarded back in 2019, so some things may have changed. I don't know, but I can just tell you about my onboarding process from what I know. So when I came in, and you heard me say I don't have a CPAP, so I don't have it. I'm not gonna tell you guys why I don't, but just know that I did have to do a sleep study and I passed. I might tell you. We'll see. But it's ways around it, but the way around it still is gonna cost you money. So if you just don't want to use a CPAP machine because you don't have the money for it, or you don't want to use anything, then that's not an option. The option I have is unique, and they told me not to be just throwing the information around like this, so I won't just say that in this video, but it's ways around it. But okay, so that's the thing about the sleep study. If you can pass the sleep study, then that they give you, then you don't require a CPAP machine. And again, it's ways to pass it without a CPAP machine. Just understand, and I'll tell you this much: CPAP machine, what it does is it forces more air into your nose and mouth. But the whole purpose of having to have a CPAP machine is because when you're a bigger guy, you have a bigger neck. Usually your chest is bigger, and you don't get as much air coming in. So the CPAP machine forces air in. If you can get air in by opening your airways a little bit more, then it does it's the same purpose. That's my hint on what you could do. It's not getting around it, but it doesn't require you necessarily to have a CPAP machine if you got what I'm trying to say. But another thing with onboarding with Crete is because I've referred some people over and they haven't made it. A lot of them haven't made it, but the main thing that I've noticed that for those that have not made it, so if you're looking at this video and you're thinking about coming, if you've been with a few companies within the last year or so and it doesn't look like you've been anywhere for a little while, then they may not be too eager to hire you because they think that you're not gonna be here long. The one thing I think that I've learned with working over at Crete is that they want their turnover to be low. They want drivers that's going to be there for a little while, so they try to hire people who will stay, pretty much. You know, I can tell you, they put the number of years on the side of your truck, if you want it on there. And I've seen some 21s, some 14, 7. You see, and everybody's not putting it on there because, like, I don't have the number of years I've been here, but I've seen a bunch of years on a lot of trucks. So, I think that if you've been with several companies, or if you, let's just say you've been with 3 companies within the course of a year, in a short period of time, they're not enough to probably hire you, because of that. Now, if you've been with, let's say, one company and then you move to the next company, but the company you were with before that was like 4 years, 3 years, then they may be more inept to take a chance on hiring you. And a lot of people may have negative thoughts about that, but what you gotta look at it, when they put you in a truck, they get it detailed, they get it cleaned up, they assign you the truck, they rent you a car to come here, because I know coming into Wilmer, if you don't live in the area, they rent you cars. They don't bring you in on a bus, which a lot of companies do. They actually rent you a car, and then they feed you and do all that. Well, a hotel stay. Well, if you're not gonna be here long, that's whatever it costs to rent a vehicle, hotel room, all that is money being spent. So I do understand the plight of why they want somebody that's gonna be here for a while. But if you do get in, then training. Orientation is like 3 days. It's like all other orientations. They feed you, give you a hotel. You gotta jump on the bus to get to from the hotel over to the terminal, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Now, at the end of your orientation, some people, I don't know that it's all, but I know some people are required to take it's like a defensive driver course. I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to be a highly recognized defensive driving course. So they may pick you to do that. If they don't, then you're lucky and you didn't have to do it. Okay. I had to do it, and then I think my partner E had to do it. If you didn't have to do it, E, man, when you watch the video, go ahead and just correct me on that. But I think he had to do it. And then I know now he had to drive his first like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that, with the out-facing camera. No, with a camera. I think it was out and in. I didn't have to do it, but I know he had to do it. And so you may end up having to do that, but if you do, just understand that it's temporary. Because, he was about ready to get that camera out, man, and they finally took it out, and he was good. Okay? I've been good. I was good. I never ended up having one. But I know that they say if you get in an accident, or I don't know if it's the first accident or whatever, but I know they will put it back in. So, what else can I say about Crete? We've talked about pay in other videos. If y'all haven't heard me talk about that, go watch some other videos. But they do give you a few raises right there at the beginning to help boost your salary. And last year, I can tell you what they did for us. We all got across the board of the national fleets and the regional fleets. We got I want to say it was a 1 cent raise, and it was 2 cent 2-cent, what they call it, surge pay is what they called it, and then it just transitioned into permanent. Then they added 2 more cents onto the safety bonus. So apparently they making some money around here because they trying to share some of the money. And then they also have a pension plan that after your first year that you can benefit from. I'm not gonna keep talking about it. You guys, if you want a good company that's gonna treat you right, I guess, and I mean, look into Crete. I mean, it's a good company. I can't complain. Like I said, it's more money in other places, but they keep me moving. They get me home when I need to, and the drivers have proven to be helpful and friendly. You know, and it kind of got a family atmosphere. Don't get me wrong. Now, there are times when they hadn't been on my good side, and I'll talk about that in another video. In fact, it was one time recently, but I'll talk about that in another video. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that have had that question about whether you had to do a sleep study, what you have to do. You do have to take a sleep study, and if you're deemed that you have sleep apnea, then they're going to require you to have a CPAP machine. Again, they will help you with the costs of purchasing the CPAP machine, so you don't have to come out of pocket all at one time. They let you get to working and start taking it out, and that's pretty much it. What y'all need to know, man, your boy's still out here pulling weight. We pulling weight, bro. And you guys, again, if y'all have not, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment. And another thing, if you decide to come over here to Crete and my video has been helpful to you, I'm gonna put a page. I'm gonna put at the end of this video my information. Go ahead and put me down as your referral if you don't have anybody else. You know, hey, I ain't making these videos for referral. I started making videos to help people out with information that I was looking for when I was trying to find the right company, and I'm still making the videos to help people out with information that I've learned on my trucking journey. So again, if you don't have nobody put down though, put your boy down, cause I can use the help. I ain't begging for it, but again, I can use the help. Anyway, if y'all out here driving, you know, y'all take care of yourself. God bless y'all, and just remember this: we pull away, bro. Y'all take it easy.